Good evening, I'm Don Hudson. Welcome to the 7. Let's get a look at the big 7 stories right now. Topping the list, THP Captain Stacy Heatherly has returned to duty after months and months of recovery from a head-on collision. Now that she's back on duty, she shared her feelings on social media.
Today marks a very special day for me. In April of 24 last year, I was involved in a crash where a impaired driver hit me head on. During these past close to a year, I was not sure if I'd be able to put this uniform back on or not. We are an elite group.
Heatherly, by the way, was in recovery close to a year. THP says she was in good spirits while she was in the hospital, and as you can see, she was often surrounded by her colleagues. Now, here is the aftermath of that head-on collision a year ago. The area had to be blocked off for some time, and you can see why. That's Heatherly's vehicle right there. I mean, and the truck. They both collided. They both were destroyed. One, the truck left on the road, her car off on the side of the road there. We wish her the best. All right, also on our list, a Knoxville man charged with attempted murder. According to court records, this goes back to Monday and a report of a domestic incident. Now, the suspect is Dustin Fincham. You can see him. Okay, I guess we're not going to see him, but you see his name right there. According to the report, a woman says that Fincham asked to see her phone. She attempted to break it. That led Fincham, according to her, to allegedly shoot her. Fincham's mother told law enforcement the woman came to her door with a blood-covered shirt on. She says she then took the victim to the hospital. Officers found Fincham near his residence, detained him, finding him with a handgun. Fincham was taken into custody, scheduled to appear in court tomorrow morning. All right, some big recovery help is happening in Cocke County. It's been nearly 5 months since Hurricane Helene hit the region. Cocke County, certainly one of the hardest hit areas. Today, a new group meeting to help with the recovery efforts. Now, the organization is called Cocke County Long-Term Recovery, hosting an event today for nonprofits around the area. These nonprofits will be forming a group, I should say, to make sure each victim receives the help they actually need during this time. Michelle Lane is the interim director. She believes the county is still 3 to 5 years from being fully rebuilt.
I think that the long-term recoveries will be instrumental in us recovering fully. And I had a pastor from Knoxville come up and he looked at me and he said, Michelle, the Lord won't waste a good storm. And it has given us the opportunity to love on people and to help people. And, you know, we want to offer a hand up, you know, but people have to be willing to help themselves.
By the way, WATE 6 is proud to be a partner with B97.5, Knoxville Wholesale Furniture, and Samaritan's Purse to help raise funds for victims of Hurricane Helene here in East Tennessee, also in North Carolina. So from now until the end of the month, every dollar you give is going to be matched up to $1 million. To donate, if you happen to have your smartphone in your hand, you can just aim the camera at that QR code on the screen right there. It'll take you straight to the donation page. You can also just log on to SamaritansPurse.org/WATE to make a donation. As you've no doubt heard, there's a big shortage of housing in Knoxville right now. As the city continues efforts to fight the housing shortage, we are looking into progress with its missing middle housing plan. It's been a year since the plan was implemented and revised zoning regulations to allow for more multi-units like duplexes and townhouses. The city's goal is to create more than 6,000 new housing units in the city, but most of this development will come from redevelopment of existing properties, such as older neighborhoods with vacant lots.
The good news is, you know, we're off to a good start. There's lots of projects going on. There's over 100 missing middle units in the works right now. You're starting to see those come around town. And, you know, this past year, we permitted 1,500 new housing units, which puts us on pace to reach that goal.
The city added 300 affordable units last year, and nearly 450 are currently under construction. A big announcement from the Scouts of America as the Great Smoky Mountain Council celebrates a milestone today. Today marks the 110th anniversary of the Great Smoky Mountain Council being an official branch of Scouting America. They announced they will be joining forces with the American Eagle Foundation. And if you are entering a partnership with AEF, of course, a bald eagle has to make an appearance, right? We caught up with the head of the Smoky Mountain Council to hear more on this merger and what it is going to mean for the future of Scouts.
Our organizations just match up values and service together. It's an awesome opportunity for us to provide service to their organization, and we're super grateful for the opportunity. We'll also do things like bald eagles at events. We'll be able to use their facilities for our annual Eagle Scout recognition dinner. Just a lot of different things.
Williams also says the partnership makes so much sense because, as you're probably aware, the top rank in the scouting program is an Eagle Scout. Well, the price of eggs is having a big impact on a lot of people right now. While egg prices remain high across the country, food pantries are struggling to keep up with the cost, almost cutting eggs out of their supply entirely. At Second Harvest Food Bank of East Tennessee, we're told they have felt the impact of these price increases there. Also today, we heard from a UT expert about why the prices are likely to stay high for a while. While they are still purchasing eggs, they say they are also making sure their pantries and pantry partners have access to protein alternatives. Those items being things like beans and meats and soups and peanut butter. According to a Blount County food pantry, which partners with Second Harvest to receive food donations, they say the price to purchase eggs through the food bank doubled from 2023 to 2024.
You are looking at 6 months from the time that chick hatches until that bird can start laying eggs. So again, it's not like if we lose a 5 million head table egg operation today to avian influenza, we cannot replace those 5 million head for at least 6 months. It's going to take that long to grow up enough birds to replace that. So it's a long-term kind of a situation. We will replace them, but it's going to take a while.
According to the CDC, there have been 70 cases of bird flu recorded among humans, most of which have been mild. One person, though, did die. The agency explains that the victim, who was exposed to non-commercial backyard flocks and wild birds, was over the age of 65 and had some underlying medical conditions.